Sawadee-kap, my friends, and welcome to Koh Lanta, Krabi's island paradise where time slows down, flip-flops become formal wear, and the biggest decision you'll make all day is which amazing beach to go and chill on next. And this place took me completely off guard, in the best kind of way. It is like the chillest island I've ever been to in Thailand, and one of the things that makes it so impressive is that it's not trying to impress you. Koh Lanta is like stepping back in Thai time 20 years when I first came here, and that is so special. It's just local people living their lives. There's rubber tree farms, the cows are out. It's just like an authentic look at Thailand, and then the tourism is around it. Right now, we are on Long Beach, which is the largest and most centrally located beach on the island. And even though it's the biggest and probably the most busy, as you can see, there is no one on it. I love that. This is probably where you also would like to stay. I am at the Peaceful Resort, which for 850 baht gives me a comfortable room that is just a 5-minute walk from this beautiful beach here. At the northern end of it, you will find Saladan, which is the gateway to the island. There's a little sea gypsy village right next to the port that you can go and check out. That's totally worth spending a half an hour in. Friendly locals and some kids that just love to laugh and have a good time with strangers. It was so much fun. The town itself doesn't have much to it. It's where you're gonna find the restaurants, the ATMs. They have a night market there that starts at 6 p.m. every night, where you can go and pick up some delicious food or have a beverage. And while this beach is beautiful, it is not my favorite on the island. There are so many more as you move more south. So we are gonna be going and checking those out in just a little bit. And make sure to stick around to the end so you don't miss out on any of my tips and advice to get the most out of your trip here. And something else that is so special about Koh Lanta is the sky. It is so big, so blue, the clouds are so white, and they move at this amazing pace here, so they're constantly changing. I can't tell you how much of my day I just spend laying in the sand watching them go by. It reminds me of being a little kid. It's amazing. There's also some very cool sedimentary upwelling events that happen here. So when you're looking out at the water, you'll actually see these huge plumes of lighter water coming up that make the ocean look like a giant cup of coffee when you add the milk to it. It's very cool. And where we are right now on Long Beach is the sunset hotspot, at least for me. I'm down at the end on these cement steps here that people gather at during that golden hour, and it is such a stunning performance, if you want to call it that. It is a masterpiece in the sky. The colors are unreal, and it is so special to see. I really do think that this could be the best sunset spot in Thailand. And something else that makes it really cool is that just off the coast here, you can actually see Koh Phi Phi, so the sun sets behind it. It looks like fire going into it, and it's just amazing. And that's something else that I really just don't understand. Like, Koh Phi Phi is right there. That means Phuket's there. That means Onang is there. That means that that's where all the busyness is. That's where all the people are. And where we're standing, there's no one. Why is no one here? It's amazing here. It has those beautiful beaches. It has that good vibe. Yeah, there's not a lot of partying going on, but if you're looking for that perfect example of what a Thai beach should be, this is it right here. Have you read Dune or watched the movie Dune? They talk about the slow blade that penetrates.
The slow blade penetrates the shield.
Well, Koh Lanta is that slow blade. And when it finally got through my armor and touched me in my heart, it reminded me that I need more of this in my life. I need more peace. I need more quiet. I need more of these moments that are so special. And this place is filled with them. So while Long Beach is great, there is a lot more stuff that I want to show you, but I need to fuel up first. So we are gonna head to my favorite smoothie spot, and then I'm gonna tell you all about the other amazing beaches here and fun activities that you can do. Now, getting over there is really easy. The roads here are nice. There's almost no traffic, so I recommend renting a motorbike like I did. It costs around 200 baht a day in the low season when we're here right now, and they're just the best way to really explore this place. If you're not comfortable driving, then there are also motorbike taxis that will take you all over the island. There isn't Grab here, so make sure that you plan ahead if you're not going to be renting a motorbike yourself. But I need this smoothie. I need that view. Let's get on the road. I'll see you when we get there. Wow. I don't know what else to say. It's just so amazing. The sound of the waves breaking on the rocks down below. This amazing beach right here in the distance. A delicious mango passion fruit smoothie. They didn't have avocado, so I'm going with this, my second favorite, but look at that little flower on there. It's great. Right now we are at the Diamond Beach restaurant, and it's one of my favorite places to go and just take in the view, enjoy some food. There's lots of places like this along the water, but this one is my favorite because of this right here. Right there is Diamond Beach, and it's one of my favorites down here. It has like a deserted island, Robinson Crusoe kind of feel to it. There's nothing on it except for some little bamboo huts that you can get a little break from the sun in. And I've been there 3 or 4 times, and the most people that I've seen is 4. On the way down here, we actually passed Klong Nin, which is where Nice Beach is, and it is a very nice beach. It's just nice and long with soft sand. They have restaurants there, coffee shops, places to stay. And if you continue down the island here, more to the south, you will come to my other favorite beaches. Now there's lots of them, but my favorites, the standouts, are Bamboo Beach. So peaceful down there, just amazing. There's Nui Bay that has some really cool rock formations and places to chill in the shade. And then there is the Kanatang Bay, I think that's how you say it. And that one is a little more developed. They have a great bar on it called the Why Not Bar, which is the perfect place to get a drink and just watch local life happen. They have a giant tiki statue there that says Koh Lanta on it, which is a place you need to go and snap one of those photos to send home. And while chilling on amazing beaches is more than enough to fill your days, there are also some fun activities that you can do to break up that beach time. So let's hop back on the motorbike and head south so we can discover them together. And if you're looking for a nice mix of beach and nature, then head down to the southern tip of the island to the Koh Lanta National Park. For 200 baht, you can come into this little mini paradise and just enjoy that Koh Lanta vibe. You can see this lighthouse behind me here. You can actually climb up to it and get some amazing views of the islands in the distance. They have a pristine beach here with a lifeguard on it so you can feel safe, safety first people. And they have some incredible nature trails here as well, so you can go out and experience the wildlife of Koh Lanta. It's such a special place, and I highly recommend it. And there's more to Koh Lanta than just beautiful beaches like where we are right now at the Mai Kiao Cave. It is 300 baht to get a guide and headlamp before you head in and take a beautiful jungle trek for 30 minutes up and over some rocks, then up and over some more rocks before you come to here where we are going to be going underground to explore the cave. I'm so excited. We are going to be getting sweaty, we are going to be getting muddy, and probably a little bit batty. Let's head in. So I was not expecting that we were going to actually be descending down into the rocks right here. You can see this. It's complete pitch black down there. That's why we have these little headlamps. So we're ready to do this. Let's start our spelunking adventure. Tight squeeze. Definitely a Thai cave, not an American cave. Wow, it's amazing in here. It's like a real cave adventure. I love this. It's like history all around us. He was just saying that it takes 100 years for one of the little stalactites to grow that much, like the tip of your thumb. So I'll see you guys back here in 100 years to see if he's right. We're about to squeeze through the tiniest space I've been in a long time. Wow. Holy tight space. Whew. Oh, made it. Wow, that was quite a little hike through the cave here, and we're about to leave, but behind me there are thousands of bats just chittering away. They have their little baby bats hanging on their bellies, and they're just flying around in this beautiful little tunnel right here. It's one of those things I love about Koh Lanta is that the nature is right there. You can be at the beach, and just a few minutes away, you can be in this ancient wonder that we just got to explore. So, Kapung Kap, Thailand. As always, you're amazing. And if you're looking for a great way to give back and still have an unforgettable time, then head to the Lanta Animal Welfare Center, where for 300 baht, you can take a tour that helps to support the rescue and rehab of local animals. They take you through the facilities where you can actually see the journey back to health, as well as hopefully adoption eventually. And the best part is you get to have real interactions with animals that they've already helped. So it's really special. It is a great way to spend a few hours, and if you find an animal that is a perfect fit, then you can even take home a new family member. Then if you head down to the southern tip of the east coast of the island, you will come to Pirates Beach, and on it or next to it you can find a 1,000-year-old tree. And according to this sign right here, we're actually entering a rainforest right now. That's amazing. I had no idea it was a rainforest on Koh Lanta. Let's go check it out. Wow, it's huge. I mean, look at the size of these roots. They're taller than me. I can't even see the top of the tree is how tall it is. 1,000 years. What exists in our world today that's living that's 1,000 years old? This right here. What happened 1,000 years ago? Imagine what this tree has existed during. All of those wars, all of those conflicts, all of that peace, all of that love, all of the things that happen in our crazy world. And this tree has existed in the quiet of this tiny little rainforest. And it is definitely a rainforest. You can feel that weight in the air of the heat, you know, that humidity that you get in the rainforest. And it's just amazing. You know, I know some people would think, oh, it's just a tree, but this isn't just a tree. This is part of history right here. And those are just a few of the fun activities that you can do here to break up that beautiful beach time. They also have some great snorkeling, scuba diving. You can take cooking classes. There's island tours, and no trip to Koh Lanta would be complete without a stop by Lanta Old Town. This is a very chilled out place that is the original settlement of the island. It has a very Chinese feel to it. There's a beautiful temple that's out on the water, and the entire main street is lined with these amazing red lanterns that are hanging over it. There are lots of places where you can go and enjoy some food and beverages. They have some great boutique shopping, as well as places to grab some souvenirs to bring home. And if you head all the way down to the end of the road, you will come to the Lanta Old Town port, where you can grab some clawtastic photos with a giant lobster, chill out in some crabby chairs. They have a shipwreck as well as a lighthouse that you can check out. And the dock in front of me here is a great place to go out and just see the fishermen being fishermen, throwing out their nets, just living that everyday life that makes this place so special. And the best part about the spot is that for 200 baht, you can buy a round-trip ticket out to the tiny island of Koh Po, which is just off the coast here. It's supposed to be beautiful and like getting a glimpse into a 20 years ago Thailand, which I'm really looking forward to. Afterwards, we're gonna meet at the Saladan Flats for what I'm hoping is gonna be an amazing sunset. So let's go grab our ticket, hop on the boat, and get this little mini island adventure started. Wow. I'm really enjoying this place. I didn't know what to expect when I came here, and there's not a ton of activities to do. They have a couple of restaurants, a couple of places to stay, but I think, at least in what I've found, is that you come here to experience real, authentic Thai life. You know, sometimes when we go to the bigger islands like Koh Phi Phi or Phuket, they kind of lose that Thai-ness. But here, it is alive and well. There's no cars, so it's just motorbikes on these nice little paved roads. You're walking through the jungle, rubber plantations, the sound of the cicadas are all around you, and it's just so peaceful. Like if you think Koh Lanta is laid back, This is like 5 times Koh Lanta laid back status. And the people here are just living. You know, as you walk around, they are doing their daily chores. They're preparing the food. They're just being Thai. And they want you to experience it with them. They want to smile with you. They want to share a laugh. And they have fishing villages that you can go and wander around in that have that authentic shantytown feeling. It's real fisherman life. There are some really friendly people, like look at these kids here. Sawadee Kap! Sawadee Kap! The kids here are so friendly. They're just smiling and laughing, and they want to have you be part of it, which is just really special. So bring your camera, bring a big smile, and you will go home with some beautiful memories. Thank you for sharing your home. Yeah. Wow, another amazing sunset here. Koh Lanta, you got me. I was not expecting this. You really have everything that I'm looking for in an island paradise. I just love how calm it is here. The locals are so friendly. The sky is amazing and the sunsets are unbeatable. I'm claiming this as the #1 sunset spot in Thailand, and you can argue with me, but you're wrong. I'm just letting you know. Wow, I'm so glad that we did this. I'm so glad we came to Koh Lanta to really soak it up. And like I said before, it took me days to really understand the vibe here, to really accept the calmness, the peace, and it is magical once you let yourself go. So you should definitely come here, and I'm so glad that you came here with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ling 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 the Koh Lanta. I'll see you next time. Kapung kap.